You had a big hand in some pretty big things with the Dallas Stars: mental health, sports science, analytics departments.
Building those.
Yep. How did those come about, and how does that help this team on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, that's a great question, Sam. I'm very proud of all three of those initiatives that we've done. And I didn't build them out by myself. Jim was a big, Jim and Scott White and Rich Peverly were involved as well. All three of them are very important, paramount to our success. Analytics has been around for a long time. We've really started to get a good grasp on how we can utilize that on the coaching side, on the management side, on the scouting side, on the amateur side, on the pro side. We don't have there's no magic bullet. We don't have all the answers to it, but we're getting more answers than we had 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, and it feels like we're getting in a really good spot with it. Matt Rodell is our director of hockey analytics. He runs it. He's got two guys that work for us in the office, Derek Lasker and Brad Behan. All three of those guys run our analytics and do a great job, and we're very comfortable with where that's at. Sports science, Troy Van Beesen kind of runs that. He's been around for a long time. We're just kind of getting into that. This is our second year. There's a lot that goes into that, sleep studies, and a lot of things that Lud's never had to deal with as a player, I'm sure.
Still don't.
Still doesn't sleep. Probably still doesn't. But players take care of themselves.
Still do.
Really, really, really well these days, and we're getting kind of scratching the surface on that. But we're getting more answers there. And then the mental health side of it, we are very fortunate enough to have Chad Bowling be our mental skills coach. He is full-time with the Yankees since 2005. He's worked with the Cowboys for the last 15 years, and he's been with us for 5 years. And he does an unbelievable job meeting with players. He helps scouts. He helps management. He helps myself. Sometimes they get inside of our own heads or get in other people's heads in terms of the player side of it and say, this is what they're thinking and what they're struggling with or what they're doing well in. So all three of those initiatives, Sam, I think are paramount to our success for sure.